Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now, as you can tell, this is very clearly not my skin, nor really any skin that I've ever used. I don't think, maybe back on Minecraft, like Xbox 360 edition or something like that. However, this is a very special video. If you couldn't guess from the title or the thumbnail, or if you're a Patreon, then you already know what this is about. But I've done a lot of progress over the past like 72 hours or so. When I say a lot, it's not going to look like a lot, but it is a lot, and that is for my mod that I am working on called Hammond's Creations. Now, as you can tell, there's quite a few different blocks, even a little friend over there. I don't know if there's any others that have spawned. But yeah, just gonna do a little showcase video for this. Now, starting off over here, these are just the Sandstone Path. It's kind of based off of JPOG. The crafting recipe for this is real simple. It's just 3 sandstone slabs, regular. And that just gives you 4 Sandstone Path. This might get a retexture so that this is a little darker. But this right here is the fossil ore, and this was a pain to get the loot tables to work for. I believe it drops between 1 and 3 bones when it drops bones, and 1 to 2, which is this. I don't know why it's called fossil drop, but this is just the fossils. So drops is like 50% gravel, 20 or cobble, 20% gravel, 10% bone, 10% fossil is like the drop rate, I believe. Now over here are the drops for this, which is the fossil ore, and that is, if I grab this, amber shards, nice and shiny in your hand, and the other is Paleo-DNA. So again, you can mine these with iron or better, and you might have just seen what the other drop is out of this, which is an interesting mechanic. I was talking with Di about this yesterday actually, and he seems to really like the idea, and so do I. So, you might have noticed, that's a mosquito, and upon death, it actually drops, it's a guaranteed drop of Paleo-DNA. I thought about making it the only way of doing it, but then I'm like, they're already only a 10% chance to spawn the mosquitoes. So, and then you gotta try and kill them too. I'm not quite sure what I'll tell the achievement. It's honestly probably going to be something like Blood-Sucking Lawyer or something like that. Nice little Jurassic Park reference. And I believe both amber shards and Paleo-DNA. Actually, I don't believe Paleo-DNA is affected. Yes, just the amber shards, which have a pretty unique use, which I'll get into in a second. Alright, now that all of that is done, you can see I've got quite a bit of cobble from that, some gravel, some bones, I need to change this name, because that's just going to be fossils, some amber shards, and Paleo-DNA. Now, this right here is the amber framed glass. I'm pretty sure it's just called amber glass. And what it's going to take is 5 glass pane, 4 amber shards, and that gives you 6 of these. And I'm hoping, if I can get it right, that they will be basically just dino proof. And then obviously, like any other glass, you take 6 of them, and you can make the glass pane variants. Now currently there's only 2 2 mobs in game. There is a third that I'm working on porting in. Actually, probably by the time you're seeing this, it's already ported in. And that will be a Great White, which is just going to be an ambient mob. And like in the real world, they are going to be passive unless attacked. And the 2 mobs that are currently in, as you saw earlier, are Mosquitos. And then Thigh is very much aware of this. The Pachycephalosaurus, which currently doesn't have sound effects. And the animation could use a little bit of work, especially on the neck. But if I just feed it some berries, I actually tamed a lot faster than I thought I would. You can actually tame them now. So, Thigh, that was for you. And then the last part of the showcase, just showing off the Mosquitos. I definitely need to reduce the hit points on them. If I actually just hold this out, you'll see it should only drop 1 each time. Yeah, it should not take... How much does another sword do? 8? It should not have, like, 9 health or whatever it is. But yeah, they spawn out of the amber ore, just like how silverfish spawn. They give XP, they give guaranteed Paleo-DNA, which I'm still working on the rest of the de-extinction process. But yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to show for this. Wish I had a little bit more. Hopefully, by the time you see this video, I've done enough work that I'm actually working on kind of a part 2 of it. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the other things that people ask for. And if you want to see more progress, go join the Patreon. The money for that will be going to funding a coder, because currently this is just me and a program called MCreator. It's not like actual coding. I'm not smart enough for that. I'm a bio major and an anthropology major. I'm not anything like that. So really it's just me like making models, putting them into a system that basically is like scratch coding it in game. So if you know anybody or you yourself are interested in that, just send me a message in the Discord, link in the description down below. But until next time, guys, see ya.